Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to have you guys here. So today I'm going to be talking about a little more of a serious topic. We're not really going to be talking about makeup today. If that's what you're here for my channel for, don't worry. Makeup videos will be back on Wednesday. But I wanted to sit down and kind of explain something that's been going on. Some of you who follow me on social media, I mean most of you probably do, that's probably how you found this channel, have been seeing some posts about some things, and I just kind of wanted to sit down and talk to you about like what's been going on with me in my life. I really haven't been wanting to put up this video. I don't really want to sit down and film this. It's kind of a touchy subject, but I have posted about it on Instagram, and I just feel like, you know, I love making videos and I love being honest with you guys, and those of you who like are religiously watching my videos probably like, I don't know, have some questions about it. So yeah, I keep waiting to feel better to film this video so I can be like happy-go-lucky, and it kind of hit me the other day that I'm not gonna feel better, so I just kind of have to film it. So for those of you who are wondering, I have been diagnosed with lupus, which is an autoimmune disorder. And how I explain autoimmune disorders, it's kind of like your body is allergic to itself. So my body thinks its organs are kind of like a foreign body, and it attacks them, and the medication that treats lupus kind of makes you really sick and can cause you to end up getting infections and all sorts of stuff. Most recently, a lot of people, when I say I have lupus, only know what it means because it's the same disease that Selena Gomez has, and she ended up having a kidney transplant. I am not at the point where I need a kidney transplant right now, but it is a very common thing for lupus patients to end up needing kidney transplants, because when your organs start shutting down, your kidneys are the first thing to shut down. And also, once you have a kidney transplant, the medication to keep your kidney transplant is the same kind of similar medication it takes to treat lupus. So it kind of overall improves your life. But I'm not at that point yet. Right now I'm hoping to get into an IV treatment to, you know, help me feel better and hopefully put the lupus like in not as high impact. Basically what lupus does is it just makes your body have to work in kind of overdrive. You get sick a lot. I constantly either have a lung infection or a kidney infection, or right now I have a sinus infection. You're always tired, like the energy level is so hard. Recently I've been suffering from what lupus patients have called brain fog, and that's probably the most disheartening symptom. For a long time, I mean, I've had the tiredness for a long time, which makes it really hard to function, like doing everyday tasks. Like I've been redoing my room, as you see my vlog channel, or vlog in my vlog, but I literally have to like work for a little bit, lay down, or some days it's like so tiring that you can't even get out of bed. But the most recent thing is I have this thing called brain fog, and I forget things that I should remember. It kind of feels like you're living life in like a haze a lot of times, which is really difficult for me. I'm always a person who loves to-do lists, loves doing things. I have always lived a high energy lifestyle, so to be at a place where I can't remember what I need to do and I have to like feel like I'm disoriented all the time, and also not having the energy to do things I want to do. We like, say for an example, this weekend, like they wanted to go to the beach, and I was like, I literally, like, I'm not gonna have the energy to do that. And like having to make decisions where like I want to do something, I want to go hang out with that friend, but I physically can't get out of bed that day. Like I never know what I'll feel like tomorrow, and trying to live a healthy life and hang out with friends and go to school and work, it just is that much harder. Your body is literally just exhausted all the time, and for the longest time, I thought I'd been struggling with depression. I can't say I haven't, because this is really depressing, but I even went on vacation before they found out, because I was just like, why am I so exhausted? This is not normal. It's not normal to be 20 and feel this tired, but literally some days I'm so tired that I can't even pick up a water bottle, and I'll drop it, or I can't get out of bed. I get so sick that I'm in the bed for days and can't function. It's just hard. It's a hard thing to be struggling with at 20. I mean, a lot of people, I'm very blessed, a lot of people don't get diagnosed with this until their 40s. And they've had it for 20 years and the damage is already done. They need a kidney transplant, and I'm in a place where I can get treatment, but I also feel like I am missing out on so much life because of it. And I don't want people in my life to think I don't love them because I can't hang out with them. It's also so hard because, you know, it just feels like no one understands. And I don't want to sit here and complain about it, but I want you guys, lupus is so hard to explain because it's literally like you're just exhausted. Your body is spending all its energy fighting itself that you don't have time to do anything else. You get so sick, and then the treatment for it, honestly, it gets worse. But I don't know where the next step goes with this, and I'm going to take you guys along with me because this is therapeutic for me, and it's something I can do in my bedroom. And I can film from the bed if I really wanted to, and I don't know what the next steps are. I don't know where this is going to lead. In a few months, I could be looking back and sitting and be like, I need a kidney transplant, and be telling you guys that. I don't even know. It's crazy how all of a sudden a diagnosis changes your life. I went from being, I always have been sick for the past few years. Like, I've always had a lot of chronic pain issues. That's another thing I didn't even say. Chronic pain is huge with lupus. I've always had chronic pain and always had issues, but I've never had to be in the doctor 6 times a week or anything. It's crazy how it changes your life, honestly. And I wanted to show you guys, I read this quote and it really spoke to me, so I wanted to share it with you guys. Let's see if I can find it. Most people live life in fear of some terrible event changing their lives. For the chronically ill, this terrible event has already happened, and we have been let in on this amazing secret. You fight and you survive. There is no other way. You adapt and your life changes, but in the end, you go on with whatever compromises you have been forced to make, whatever losses you have been forced to endure. You learn to balance the fears with the simple truth that you must keep on living. And that's Jamie Wiseman, As I Live and Breathe, Notes of a Patient Doctor. But I don't even know if I said that. There is no cure for lupus. I will have this disease for the rest of my life, and probably this disease will one day be the thing that kills me. Life expectancy can be the same. People do live a very long and happy life. Live a long life with lupus, but also lupus can kill you. And it's scary being 20 years old and coming to the realization that one wrong move, one wrong infection, one mess up, and my life is over. What 20-year-old has to think about dying? But that's where I am. And it's terrifying. Sometimes thinking about the fact that if I got a bad enough kidney infection, if I got a bad enough lung infection, I could stop breathing. My kidneys could shut down and it could be too late. If I don't go to the doctor and get checked up enough, I could die. Living with that sometimes just crippling. And I don't know if anybody but the chronically ill understand that, because it's not like you have terminal cancer and you know you're dying. It's like you could live miserable for the rest of your life, or you could die and you're 20. And there's no cure. It's not like I'm gonna fight this and win. It's like, no, there's no fighting this. This is your body, and you're gonna have to live with it for the rest of your life. And either you're gonna have to live with it or you're gonna die because of it. And that is the scariest truth I've ever had to face in my adult life. I don't know what story is going to come out of this, what good's going to come out with this, but I have to believe that something will, right? You don't just get chronically ill at 20 and die, and there's no reason for it. You don't just live every moment in pain for no reason. And my favorite Bible verse, I just think of it over and over again. It just says, I know that you're working all things for good. And even though I don't know the good in this, I'm literally crying on camera, and I told myself I wasn't going to cry. I know that something good will come, and maybe this good is just telling you that no matter what you're going to go through in life, you just have to keep on living. Tomorrow will come, and there will be some reason for you to live. but you gotta find it. I mean, you gotta find your reason. Um, you gotta get up, you gotta fight on tomorrow, and because there's no other choice. So, sorry, I feel like that was just one big rant about me basically saying I have lupus. Um, but yeah, this is my life, and I want to be as real as possible. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about lupus, feel free to leave it in the comments down below or to DM me and we can talk. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.